Welcome back to Awesome Truth Reacts, and we're back with night 2 for WrestleMania, and we're starting with a women's tag team championship match with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and Bayley.
Yeah, definitely. This is gonna be a great match. I'm thinking I might be guessing, but I think it might be like the main match, the first match of the night.
It'll be a fun opening match for these.
Yeah, opening match. Thank you for letting me know about that part. But to be honest, I'm going for Liv and Raquel because everybody know. They're one of my favorites, to be honest, especially heel and woman. So, what do you think about that?
I think Liv Morgan and Raquel are gonna retain, like you said. I'm gonna agree with you on this, even though I think we can't sleep on Bayley versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, but if they lose, it can probably build something with Bayley and Lyra again if Bayley turns heel. So I think Liv Morgan and Raquel are gonna continue being tag teams, and I'm just curious who's gonna be next to them because they got no tag teams. They have tag teams at NXT, but it doesn't seem like they want to use them in the main roster.
Yeah, which is a shame because NXT got too many great female
Tag
team
teams.
wrestlers. So yeah, they really need I guess that's another story. But NXT need a tag team match,
A
belt.
championship, yeah.
But definitely. So yeah, my pick will be Liv Morgan
And my pick is also Liv Morgan and Raquel.
yeah, I always can pick Liv Morgan even they're the underdog. So let's talk about the next prediction that we're gonna talk about. It's gonna be Damian Priest against
Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight match. So at first, I wasn't really excited for this match, but I don't know. This Friday made me a little more excited. I don't know. Drew McIntyre with the eye patch, beat it up with Damian Priest, and then announcing that this match is gonna be a street fight. I'm a little more interested than I was before. So I know everybody was on the train. I wasn't on the train until this Friday. So choo choo.
no, definitely. And I don't know. It seems like Drew is just keeping the beating. Yeah, you just be destroying Damian Priest. Like every week, Damian Priest is on the floor with the eye messed up. So I don't know.
Wow, Drew McIntyre had the eye messed up because Damian Priest attacked him. So Drew McIntyre is not the only one that been beating up Damian Priest. They've been equally beating each other. That's the reason why Drew McIntyre has an eye patch. But talk about Drew McIntyre, that's going to be my pick for the Sin City street fight match.
Oh wow, really? So I figure my pick will be Damian Priest. One, because he's one of the rising stars, and two, he be getting, like I say, destroyed. He be weak. I mean, he needs to have at least one win against.
He literally hurt Drew McIntyre's eye, Theo.
Yeah, but that was an accident. But
he beat up Drew McIntyre when he was having his most happiest day. It's not just Damian Priest getting beat up, I feel like. But Damian Priest, is a good pick because, he don't lose. Like, Triple H always has him winning. He really don't lose.
yeah, but I don't know. It's going to be an interesting fight because I'm scared of Drew. I'm not going to lie. He's scary. He made Damian look small, and Damian is not a small person. So... But either way, my pick, like I said before, it's going to be Damian Priest.
And my pick is going to be Drew McIntyre. So our next match in night 2 is going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be a fatal 4-way match with Penta, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor,
yes,
and Dominic Mysterio. So who do you think is about to win this match?
It's interesting because, I feel bad for Braun Breaker because it's like 1 out of 4 chances he's going to lose.
Yeah, he don't even have to be pinned to lose. Penta could pin Dominic, or Finn could pin Penta, or, vice versa. So,
and the Judgment got a better chance of winning because there's 2 Judgment Days. So that's a 50%.
It's a 50% chance for them, to win.
Oh, God. So my pick, wow, this is tough. I'm going to stick with Braun Breaker because he's the champ. And come on. The way, I don't know. There's no way he could lose. He's a champ. He can't win. So, what's your prediction?
He's the champ. That's the best reason you have for Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, that's better. You're just saying he's the champ. Tiffany Stratton is the champ. but it's a different situation. You being the champ doesn't mean that you're go win, because literally that was your same case with Tiffany versus Charlotte. But you can make a case with anybody in this match: Penta, Braun Breaker, Finn Balor. But who I gotta pick. I gotta pick Dirty Dom. I don't know, Dominic.
Wow.
It's crazy to say, because Finn Balor, Universal Champion, Braun Breaker, your rising star, Penta, never rising star. Isn't it amazing that we have these three big stars, and I feel like Dominic is gonna sneasel his way to win. And I think, bold prediction, I think he's gonna pin Finn Balor to win the Intercontinental Championship.
What?
Yes.
That would be crazy. That gonna be like a stain in the Judgment Day. There's gonna be some struggle there. If that do happen, it's gonna be crazy. But now, Braun Breaker is one of the best Intercontinental champion I've seen in a long time. So that's one of the reasons he was my pick.
So yeah, and my pick is gonna be Dirty Dom.
Okay. So the next prediction that we're gonna talk about is gonna be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, which I feel like it came out of nowhere, but it worked so well. Like, I don't know, they got like it's chemistry. Can I say that? It seems like it's gonna be an incredible match. Plus, Logan Paul never give a bad match. AJ Styles never give a bad match. So
yeah, it's gonna be incredible in this match. But who I think is gonna win between AJ Styles and Logan Paul, I feel like either one could win, but I'm gonna go with Logan Paul because I think he needs to win a little more than AJ Styles, just a little more than AJ Styles. I feel like Logan Paul can have a nice big heel victory.
I mean, I agree with you that either one could win, but my choice is actually AJ Styles because I feel he need to win too. Like, he was off for a while. They both be out for a while. So I think this is a great match because they both be out for a while. And they both need a win.
More AJ Styles, because Logan Paul just had a match in the Elimination Chamber. So AJ Styles has been gone from injury. And, Logan Paul is just a busy man. But Elimination Chamber, February, so a little bit. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, I guess my pick is going to be AJ Styles because I would be a fan of him since TNA. So,
and my pick is going to be Logan Paul.
Definitely. So, it's going to be a good match.
So our next match for night 2 is going to be for the Women's World Championship. It's going to be a triple threat match with Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Mommy Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting match because all three of them do not like each other for some reason. It's just been back and forth, nonstop. I knew it was going to be a triple threat match from the beginning, but the way it'd be crazy, the storyline.
And you know what? I just randomly thought about it. These three were in the same Wars Games match, making that War Game match not making no more sense because it was mad people that didn't really like each other. So it's funny that people in the War Game match is having a triple threat match in WrestleMania right now. But who I'm gonna pick, I'm a big fan of Io Sky. She's probably one of my favorites out of these three, and Rhea Ripley. To be honest, this is probably my top 3 favorite women wrestlers right here. These triple threat match right over here. But who I'm going to pick is Bianca Belair because she never lost in WrestleMania. And they're not really mentioning that much in the commentary. So, because when they mention it in the commentary, it's kind of bad luck. That's when they usually lose. So, but I think Bianca is gonna, win the Women's World Championship. She haven't won this new title yet. The new World Championship.
And you know what? I think even think about it. You're right. Bianca haven't lost at WrestleMania, which wow, that's crazy. But yeah, you're making it hard for me to pick. But damn it, pick one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Io Sky because I feel like she's not getting the respect that she needs to have. Like, come on, that's part of the storyline. Like, both Bianca and Rhea are not showing Io respect, and she's like one of the best women wrestler we have in the WWE. So, yeah, that's gonna be my choice. I already made up my mind. Io Sky retaining the belt,
and I'm going for Bianca. Being the new Women's World Champion.
And now we're gonna talk about the main event. Like I be saying, John Cena versus the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes. Like, it gotta be the main event because the top 2 tagging that we have, and it's really unpredictable. Like, I don't think nobody knows who's gonna win, especially since John Cena turned heel. I don't know. Do you have a prediction? Do you got something to say? Awesome.
Yeah, it's more like yeah. Cody Rhodes matches are always 50-50, but out of all his matches in his run, this what it looking like. John Cena might take it, and I think that's gonna be my prediction. John Cena taking the championship and taking it home sweet home. And if John Cena does take it, like your prediction with CM Punk, that could be a nice match. Maybe in Money in the Bank, you know how they had a match all them years ago, or SummerSlam.
No, definitely, definitely. That's a good choice, but I still gotta go with the phrase Cody Rhodes because even as I said before, let's say Cody Rhodes win and CM Punk end not winning. That will be a good match too. So
I also have a question. Do you think The Rock and Travis Scott comes? Do you think they'll interfere?
oh wow, I did not think that far ahead. So
Do you think Rock makes any interferences?
you know what? Thank you for asking me that question. Now I'm 100% sure he's gonna win because if Cody Rhodes wins, there's a good chance he might end up facing The Rock. So yeah, I still sticking with Cody Rhodes. Thank you for the question.
Yes, and if The Rock comes, or it could be crazy like last year. It could be like so. But I'm still gonna go with John Cena. I think John Cena is gonna defeat Cody Rhodes. But if Cody Rhodes does win, I feel like a lot of stuff is gonna happen. The Rock can come. Maybe Stone Cold Steve Austin can come finally, and because he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there for Hall of Fame. So might as well, have a little beef with The Rock. That would be fun. You know how Cody Rhodes matches are like always super exciting with all these cameos.
Yeah,
So,
bro, it will be intense for sure.
so I'm very, very, very excited for this match. But my pick is gonna be you can't see him, John Cena.
No, definitely. Was really fun. Like I always said, if you got what we doing, because we got what you doing, you could always follow us at.
Instagram, subscribe on our YouTube page, and follow us on TikTok. TikTok is where you're gonna see us live react to this Cody Rhodes and John Cena, where you're gonna see a react of night 1 and night 2 and Raw and SmackDowns in the future.
And if you guys managed to watch us to the end, I want to say thank you and peace.